kitty cat. Oh, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yes. You're probably not gonna stay with the house, huh? You're probably not gonna stay with the house. Not gonna stay with the house. Oh my goodness. Or the belly rubs. Or the belly rubs. Okay. You are in for a treat today. This home is truly one of a kind. I will say it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but as we go through, hey, let me know in the comments what you think about it. I actually love the exterior. It's absolutely beautiful. I love all the trees, the gardens. There's a tennis court in the back and a lot of really other cool features. You're going to want to stick around for this one. We are in Sand Springs today, and at the time of this video, the home is currently offered at $835,000. Now there is an appraisal on it for $950,000, but as you'll see, because the home is not everyone's cup of tea, what it's worth on paper and what someone's willing to pay for it are two vastly different things. So without further ado, let's jump into this house tour. So a little bit about this home as I make my way to the front door here. It is a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. It was built in 1999. It's got a 3-car garage, as you can see here, but that last one right here was actually converted into a separate unit. I'll tell you more about that later. It's really cool. Kind of could be an income-producing property if you wanted. It has its own little separate living space, which is great. But look at this gardening. Holy smokes. It really is gorgeous. You have a nice front flower bed there as well. Now, this home is sitting on an acre, 1.37 acres. Absolutely massive lot, which has room for the tennis court and all the other goodies that you will see. You have a pathway here to the backyard, which I love. But let's head on in here. Prepare yourself. It is quite something. I mean, if this gives you any inclination. Pretty great, right? Pretty great. Absolutely massive house. So it's 5,910 square feet. So you've got a night. You guys can talk. Like I have a microphone. So. Don't just be silent. Then it's weird. Chandelier in the front, and then front door though, really cool. You've got your formal dining here, which honestly could make a great second office. I know a lot of people don't use your formal dining anymore. This was an office. It's being used as a kind of den, sitting area, sunroom, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely massive space here. We've got the kitchen. Check out these marble floors. Lots of cabinet space. The hardware is not going to be for everybody, but that's where, like I said, outside, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but the home has a lot of really cool features that if you had the money, it could be pretty fantastic. So, if we go over here, you got gas fireplace here, and then there was a fireplace over here, but that one's not a built-in, that's just a freestanding. So over here is where things start to get pretty interesting. So this is your living room. As you can see, absolutely massive. Now, originally, there's actually, and it's still there, there's a pool underneath of this floor. Now, it was an indoor pool. The sellers were like, you know what, we're not about that. It's not really the best idea. So if you wanted to reconvert it back, you could. In this closet over here is a big unit that helps with the moisture that you deal with that. But currently, it was removed. So you have this massive area, loads of seating. I mean, this honestly could be like a wedding venue, an Airbnb. I mean, we are in Sand Springs, but you're about 30 minutes from downtown Tulsa. So it's not that far out, but it is a really unique home. There's a lot to like, but there's a lot of things that distract you with the decor and things like that. But I mean, obviously, aside from that, the home needs a little bit of love anyway. But you have a great fireplace here. Love all the windows. And look, I mean, this is like, see the fence line out there? Absolutely massive yard. I'll step out there, give you a little bit of a tour. It's pretty hot today, not as hot as it was, but your yard is completely shaded, which is absolutely fabulous. I mean, that's a major selling point. This little pathway goes over to that unit, which I will show you later. But I don't know if you can see, right there is actually a nice parking spot, and you have your own access to that unit. It's completely closed off from the house, which is nice. But there's your tennis court. They also have a basketball goal right there that you can see. Nice little creek running through the back. Nice patio space, not patio space, but sitting area. I want to say there's a fire pit over here, but I could be completely wrong. Nope, I was right. Let me get over here and show you. So you have great patio space out here. Fire pit here, but then you also have another patio space up there, which I think I can get there from here, just to show you. But as far as entertaining space, obviously you have that huge room we were just in, but you also have all of this in your backyard as well. Nice fire pit. This is a Japanese maple. I mean, come on. When I was coming out to this house, when I typed in the address and seeing all the photos, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like out in the country. Oh no, we're literally like in the heart of Sand Springs. So food, shopping, groceries, all that stuff is just right around the corner. And like I said, if you needed to get to downtown Tulsa, it's only about 30 minutes. So let's head back on in here. We have some more to see, but while I make my way over there, if you're new here, my name is Ryan Henze and I run the Top Hat Connections, the real estate team serving Tulsa and the surrounding communities like Sand Springs, where we are today. But if you like home tours like this, as well as local content, lifestyle in Tulsa, on all that good stuff, make sure you like and subscribe. Really helps me out. But I'm back at the back door here, so let's head on in and keep going. Back inside here, we have our bar situation happening. Head around to the other side. Full bar, additional cooktop, 2 mini fridges. Oh, that's a dishwasher, sorry. And then that goes into the second primary, but we're gonna go this way really quick because I forgot to show you this other bedroom. So this one's kind of right off the front. So there's that would-be second office. Fireplace in here. The carpet is a choice, but you do have surround sound throughout most of the home. And over here, you have dual closets. There's one here, and one here, and into your bath. So it's actually a really nice tub. I like the built-ins. It's got jets, it's got all the stuff. It's just not everyone's cup of tea. I'm sure the seller realizes that, which is why it's listed a lot less than the appraised value, because like I said, it's just, it would take a lot. This home is very much the seller's own taste, which is not obviously going to be everyone's taste, as is normal, but there's a lot of things to like as far as character goes. This part is still, this is probably the most impressive point. Just know that there is a pool underneath of there. Over here is a back door that goes out to that patio where I was, just so you can kind of get an idea of the layout. We'll head over here and keep going. So this is your second primary suite. Massive room. Now the layout is kind of weird, and I don't know why it was built like this. Personally, because you have your vanities here, you have more vanities here, and then the bathroom is just super tiny for the primary. So personally, I think there should have been a wall here, and all of that should have been closet and bathroom space, because you still have this absolutely massive room. So anyway, that's my take. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Really good sized closet in here. Moving down the hall, that's the kitchen where we went earlier. This is just a linen closet, and then you have a hall bath here, as well as another bedroom. And then over here is the closet for this bedroom. Now let's go around and I'll show you that separate unit. We have to go through the garage.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna eat.
So on the other side of the kitchen, you've got your utility room right here, pantry space, and then through the garage is how we get to the other. Look, kitty cat. Oh, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yes. You're probably not gonna stay with the house, huh? You're probably not gonna stay with the house. Not gonna stay with the house. Oh my goodness. Or the belly rubs. Or the belly rubs. Okay. So you got some built-in storage here as well as attic storage. But through here is that kind of efficiency unit. So you've got room for the bed in here. They do have a mini split set up in here, or actually it's a window unit. I thought it was a mini split. But you could have it vented into have its own AC. I would personally put in a mini split. That's the cheapest option. But you do have a little kitchenette in here, microwave, refrigerator. It's not bad. Like, it could be laid out a little better. It's plenty big enough though to create a nice little efficiency unit for, you know, family members to stay, or if you wanted to rent it out, you could. But if we go out this door, this is your own private entry. So right there is where you could park your car, and you have a nice little pathway right to your front door, which I think is pretty great. I also like the circle drive, so it's really easy to back in and out. But yeah, and I think that about does it. It's a very unique house, but I do think it has a lot to offer. And for the price, it's only at $141 a square foot, which is actually extremely competitive considering new construction is pushing $200. To build a home this size, it would cost a lot if you were to build it brand new. So if you're interested in this home, obviously reach out to me. I'll put a link in the description to all the photos and information. If you have questions, reach out to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what was your favorite part, or what would you change, or if you just hate it, hey, you can comment that too. Happy to share the feedback with the seller because it helps them get closer to selling their home because they need to find that perfect buyer for this house. So that's all I got. I will see you in the next one.